Welcome to Brainbox. So in previous session we discussed that every metal can react with oxygen. Most of the metals can react with oxygen and form corresponding oxides. Now in the last present session we are going to discuss how the nature of the metallic oxides is going to be. So see, one basic point is that most of metal oxides are basic in nature. Most of the metal oxides are basic in nature. So basic in nature, how we will be able to say? See that their oxides, see for example we have sodium oxide. When we dissolve the sodium oxide in water, it forms the corresponding hydroxide. So the formula is like this. And it is alkali. Alkali hydroxide means which is alkali, and it is basic in nature, right? And similarly, we'll say that calcium oxide. If the calcium oxide dissolved in water also, it is going to give us calcium hydroxide. So the sodium hydroxide and calcium hydroxide are basic in nature, and they are basic in nature, proving that they will turn red litmus paper. So for any test, means to test whether the given one is acidic or basic, this is the proof that they can turn the red litmus to blue. Okay, and there are some oxides, means the metal oxides, which are even acidic also in nature. That we can prove it. That means how we can say that given metal oxides are acidic or basic. See, if the given metal oxide is acidic, it basically reacts with bases, right? And if the metal oxide is basic in nature, it reacts with acids. Means the reaction with opposite natured compound only proves that whether given metal oxide is acidic or basic. So few oxides are also acidic, because we know that every metal oxide it is basic, but there are few metal oxides which are even acidic. And in the sense, its meaning is the oxides whatever we are going to discuss now can react with acids as well as they can react with bases also. So let us say oxide of aluminium. So if at all we speak about the aluminium oxide, what is the formula of aluminium oxide? It is Al2O3. Let's say that Al2O3 can react readily with acid. So I will take HCl. Then what is the formula? Compound formed here means it simply forms AlCl3. Now see, reaction with acid. This is the balancing of reaction. Now here, reaction with acid proves the basic nature of aluminium oxide. And similarly, we can even say that aluminium oxide can react with base also. See, bases we will take sodium hydroxide. Okay, and what is the compound we are going to get here? It is 2NaAlO2, sodium aluminate, and again with the release of hydrogen. Now see, reaction with the acid proves the basic nature, and similarly reaction with the base proves acidic nature, right? In the sense, what we can say, aluminium oxide is amphoteric in nature. So what we can conclude here, Al2O3 is amphoteric. Okay, similarly, there is one more oxide which can even react with acids as well as bases. So zinc oxide. So let us make it react with HCl, and it gives ZnCl2 plus H2. So for this, so here actually we need oxygen to be placed here, and even here also we don't need, we just will be taking the hydrogen. And now see this zinc oxide. So whenever zinc oxide combines with the HCl, it just gives ZnCl to the corresponding chloride, and moreover it releases water. Okay, and same zinc oxide can even combine. So I'll take 2 moles of HCl here. So this ZnO can even combine with the sodium hydroxide. So with the sodium hydroxide OH, so you will be getting the same compound, that 2NaZnO2. Okay, now see, sodium zincate. This is a compound what we are going to get, and again with the release of hydrogen. So like this, if at all we see, generally the basic thing what we can see is that they can release, means they can react with acids, or they can even react with the bases. So reacting with acids indicates the basic nature of metals. Similarly, reacting with bases indicates the acidic nature of metals, right? So here, what is this? These two metals, aluminium and zinc. So these two metals are amphoteric in nature. So here what we can say, conclude, ZnO is amphoteric. Right. So overall, what do you conclude from the reaction or nature of metallic oxide means? So metallic oxides are mostly basic in nature, and that we can prove here, that they can turn the red litmus to blue. Right. So turning of the red litmus to blue proves that the metallic oxides are basic in nature. But there are few metals whose oxides are acidic in nature. So what are the examples of the metallic oxides which are acidic in nature? That they are aluminium and zinc. See the aluminium here, it is reacting with acid as well as it is reacting with base. Right. So in this reaction, in the first reaction, we can see the basic nature of aluminium oxide. In the second reaction, we can see the acidic nature of aluminium oxide. Similarly, if at all we see in the first reaction, we can see the basic nature of zinc oxide. In the second reaction, we can see the acidic nature of zinc oxide. So overall, we can conclude that the oxide of zinc and oxide of aluminium are amphoteric in nature. Have a look.